I got the feedback yesterday, 2 days ago, that the title "Knocked Up Abroad" was offensive. And then she continued on to tell me that she didn't like the book and that the stories were whiny stories of privileged women and woe is me type stories. And then she said she didn't read the entire thing. Okay, so negative criticism aside, which I can totally handle, is one thing. But then saying you don't like something when you haven't read it is just, to me, that just means that there's no basis for your criticism. So I have a hard time taking negative criticism when the person admits that they didn't even read the work that was put out. Now let's talk about the title. The title "Knocked Up Abroad," I understand, is provocative for people who maybe have associated negative connotations with it from the olden days. But that's not at all the intent. And the entire book series is written by women, edited by women, the covers were designed by a woman, and every step of the process is done by women. So if anyone thinks that the title is misogynist or sexist in any way, is really missing the point that the whole project is put on exclusively by women. There are 2 men in the first book that wrote their stories, but both books are written by women. So, and everyone who wrote for the books were on board with the title. They thought it was fun and they thought that it was catchy and humorous and really embraced sort of the oops feeling that we have when we find ourselves in a situation where we're like, I don't know what's going on and I can either laugh or I can cry. And that was how I felt when I was knocked up abroad, was I can either laugh about my scenario or I can cry. And I would much rather prefer to laugh. And that is what the title is sort of indicating, that like, hey, we're going to laugh at ourselves. So being told that the title is offensive meant that she just really missed the boat on the entire project. And the woman did say that she was very happy that I was providing an outlet for women to tell their stories and that there was some level of, doing good here, but she found the overall project to be offensive and low quality. So if, for whatever reason, this is just a good reminder, to keep my ego in check, that everything I do will not be well received, and that's okay. But that also there will be people that no matter what you communicate and how well you think you're communicating, they just miss the point of your project because they either have preconceived notions of you and who you are, or what you're putting out, or they don't like your book cover, or they don't like your title, or they don't like whatever. People are just really easy to offend, and you might lose some people along the way, and that's okay. If you believe in your project 120% and you have the passion to take it forward, then don't worry about what other people say about your project. And just keep on keeping on. And if you have the choice to laugh or cry, I choose to laugh. Okay. Bye, everyone.